Master Ty, we're here, y'all. So we're 2 weeks away from the UMAN OG Fountain of Youth National Tour, Regional Level Launch. Master Ty's going to be competing for April 12th over in New Jersey. I apologize. I think it's called the Mid-Atlantic Championships. I'll get more specific with that. I'll put it up here on the top. So it doesn't matter if it's daytime, morning time. I'm here to train all the time. People are coming for private lessons, some semi-private lessons. Of course, not everything's recorded for the general public, but I am available, guys. The fact of the matter is that it's not me. It's a curriculum, and the curriculum works. You know, whether it's the left-right draw, the fake three positions, the angles, slow-mo sparring is what we normally do when we first start off, because him and I never did this type of sparring at all for the first few weeks, and then we started doing 3-point matches, and eventually became 5-point matches, and then we started doing 5-point matches, whatever. The idea that there's a progress to it. But there's no excuses, guys. Let me tell you, there's nothing better than being in shape. You know, my weight right now is around the 220 mark, still right there, which is good because after having a fast and eating, sometimes you gain a lot of that weight back. You know, so in this case, I didn't mess it up. And by having this morning workout, you burn more fat, I believe is the case. But regardless, we're here to improve. I'm Grandmaster Jerry Fast Food Fontanez, and I am committed to becoming better than ever. And so is Master Ty. How do you know? We're here. No excuses. On that note, let's get the ball rolling. So even though we just started, I'm shooting and shooting and shooting. rapid fire, attacking by combination, head, body, body, head, body, body. Whole bunch of stuff. That was different. I went to the back of the head. Before the hand came down, I took my left hand. So the right hand was still there. Still on the left. Two round three.
Yeah, I think this is round three.
Or two.
Yeah, two. You think that about 3 or 4?
So again, it's a different approach. What is it doing? Stop. I call that tag dancing. When I hook, we're going. Confusing. That's fine. Hold it for stop. So I'm going right back. After this, and this. I take it out. After this, and this. And now it's still there. That's 5.
Bye.
Number 3.
Please.
If you notice, again guys, from technique to technique, I changed the cadence, the timing. Based on his distance, I explode once it gets into my proximity, my range. I squeeze the trigger, sometimes multiple times, but if they're not enough, to just shoot him because he's the mobile target. So I have to shoot and shoot, shoot. In other words, attack by combinations or lie to yourself. Do a technique and say, well, I didn't mean that, I meant this. Well, I didn't mean that, I meant that. So it becomes an ongoing combination. Basically, you become relentless. backwards to the right hand, came back over hook, and back to the backwards again. Three techniques in one little thing. So the equivalent to having a fencer with a sword, and it goes out, and out. Almost like, I consider it a window washer. There's something going across this way. It goes out like a backwards, back like a hook punch, out like a backwards, and then you catch the person in the middle. Boom, 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 boom. When you go this way, you go this way. Either way, similar to tempo, whether it's on the attack or the recoil. The recoil itself is still an attack. And again, I have to go around this technique. So when I go for a balance here, after I anticipate, he's going to come this way. So I come around. I call that a rebound. You want to have a rebound as fast as possible. I went to the body and I went to the head. But that's the head straight. It's going around. That's 2 points, 1, 3, I think. Round 3, 4. That was just a straight up fake, which he hasn't seen in a while. The timing was perfect. He didn't lock it me. Thank God, I would have been on my butt. I was too close to that. You got it. He actually scored on me. Point. I'm not sure where this was. Only if I combine it. I don't know which point to that one. You were a kick. Okay. Do that probably. That's what I missed. Good point. Again, that's a hopscotch. For me, all I want to do is hopscotch. Walk. So when I do it close to the head, you gotta go out. Because this is it. You see what I did there? There's one more. Well, 1 point. Plus 1 point, sorry. One of those. That last one. Snipper. I don't like this. I hit it behind the back. I don't like it. Your eyes catch a lot of inconsistencies. And that's what I want to do. I don't want to fight against you. I want your eyes to be confused. If the person can see, you can manipulate by creating illusions towards the eyes. So it's called trigonometry or psych food. I just psych you. Because you didn't see the, but your eyes don't see it. I'm ready to look. You don't see that. So after a second, your eyes go, something's wrong. And that's where I go. That's something was wrong. Accept my presence. That's four. That's four. Yeah. That's five. Round four. See that slow. Just throw it off. I hold this. No more of that. So the little power versus what? And one. Now that is crazy. Your hand is here. And then move. So what is this? Under the arm. If your arm is exactly where it should be. You never even saw it coming. You thought it was blocked. Now there, I anticipated for the previous technique, so I went sight, picture the head, missed it, follow up, glass flank to this way. See when I go this way? When I went here, I can't get it. Into the tip, I should have got it before it was too late. Went this way, because I put the tip this way. That's what I got. Lastly, I do. So this is like it. How many punches did I put? How many punches did I put? You can't stop me one. That's three. There, I missed. And I got hit. And I kept punching. So that really we did that beautiful. Then what I did was squat, turn, not heavily. Right. So I'm trying to see if I can score in there. That's like, that's four. Again, if you had the distance, then you would have locked. Round four. I don't know if it's hard. I don't know. Let's just say four. So again, I do a regular jab, watch fire. Jab, then hook punch. The hook on decoy. Let's do it right to the body. Not too much of the blue one, right? That's how you listen. So I go up again, I went this just to keep you awake. And then I went a big hook. Exaggerated hook. And then while you're watching it, I sneak in from the bottom, the right hand. So left leg in front. First I do a regular fast jab, just to let you know that I'm aware. And then I went a slow hook punch But why? And while you're looking at it, I snuck in from the bottom and took the reverse.
Sight, that's short.
Focus. Thank you, Howard. Thank you. So it's the setup. I know you guys think you know what you're seeing, but you really can't. Not from this one angle. There's a lot of different models. Now they are interesting because I pulled it back and went, then I do it this way. That little change, if you rewind that and play slow-mo, so many things happen there. And that increases the heart rate. Now when you get hit, or when you're, you use it back on the front. No point. I'm doing punches with it like this. Like I'm not going in. I'm just working on the tripod, that's the tripod. So I'm not doing it. So I'm not trying to bang. I'm just trying to get the hands out while I'm moving. So it seems like a lot more. Like I'm mostly in the body. I'm in there in his arms. But then eventually one might sneak in. Now, if his hands are down, and he's not rocking, he's not moving, that would have scored at him a whole bunch of times. But his footwork was really good. So I got to be really good at that too. That's two.
Just great.
On the ground. See, they're really good with me. I know it's a punch into those legs, but you also touch me, so there's a clash. Don't hit that one out. Outside. Huh? That's going or outside. Go ahead and go outside.
Go ahead and hit one outside.
He went into a double kick. Pretty much slow motion. So I backpedaled. Here. And you feel something. So see how the backpedal reuse. I don't think anybody scored. Again there. That's stomping. Great. Exercise. That's what I learned from Joe Lewis and Bruce Lee's with the leg. Was it a quick step?
Yeah. Quick stop.
You have to let the person, you gotta let the person actually be faked. If I throw the kick too fast, he's already blocking. So it has to be stop. He responds with the hand going up to block. I got to throw a kick to the body before the hands go down. But that little pause is what creates the music and the noise. Is the pause. Pause and then go. So it's a broken rhythm. If you look at my footwork right now, it's really being deceptive. Because there's certain techniques I haven't done in many years that I'm trying to wake up. Because it's not about scoring, it's about improving. And I want to make sure that I get better. So you notice the rhythm has changed because he's getting used to the things I'm doing. And we're getting too close. My goal is to never let you score. But he doesn't always cooperate. And I gotta watch it because I can still get kicked in the mouth out of nowhere. It happened. It happens. Now that was a little higher than normal. Right, sir?
Yeah.
You didn't expect that. You didn't expect that.
No.
That was stay in the pocket, hands up, but look at the way I did the kick. You never saw it. I just went from here right to the target. There was never any of this. So I just went from here, keep it tight. No, so he doesn't know why he's standing like this. Then it went high enough where it hit my chest. Well, he was leaning forward, could have been in your face. Regardless, I have to make sure the ball is up. The timing was perfect, even though his glove came off, I'll give it to him. He caught me in the middle of a shuffle, and he placed it right there in my mouth. It's a little more pop when your hand close. When you time me, and you read, he read me perfectly. Kudos, thank you. Thank you. Now next time, I have to make sure. See, he just showed me a weakness in my offensive technique, that my defense wasn't there. I assumed that my footwork would be enough to intimidate him. No, no, no. Not only did he get the hand out perfectly, his body wasn't even there. That was the lead hand jab. You wasn't even ready. You didn't do that. Your body did that.
Yeah.
I know I said you asked me. I know you did. Because normally you would have been like this. But you just went in, like a windshield vertical punch on the inside because I gave you the inside. And explain there, I went like this. This is who you are. I went. So I went like this. I went. So you're like, what the hell is he doing with the phone back? Remember, all these different techniques and all these different ones, I never did that with my feet. So it might only work one time. And that's what you need. What you need is 5 to 10 different techniques, and you can win 5-0 with time running, or 10-0 before time ran up, under the UMAN rules. What's called that? It's good at one. Round 5. Outside. Yeah. Even though in the air, I'm not a score, you're not a score, but you do it outside. Ooh. Warning. Look at this. My foot is talking. I need to take. Look, my foot is really talking. See that there? was like, he blocked it, but in the middle of the block, we heard the sound, and that's the reason we know it went in. Not easy to detect, but he's my judge. I'm his judge. When he scores on me, I get excited because it's showing the weakness of my defense that I have to fix. I don't get angry, I get excited. As a matter of fact, the times that he knocked me in the butt, and there's been a few, the times where he's taken me in the face, there's been more than anybody ever. I get excited because literally, you have to bring the bottom up. Yeah, and just try to, yeah, I'm going to try to move that. You know what it is, guys? I want to make sure our sneakers, and it like this one more. I'm holding on to these last ones that are soft already. I got these for 10 years. Well, it's still up 10 years. And I still like to wear these because they're soft, so when I hit somebody, then the foam dips. And I don't particularly like the other ones who are vinyl, because they're kind of heavy. But I do wear or have alternative ones. If for some reason I don't let me wear this, I got some traditional that I use in a very care. And they're the ones that Master Ty is using, which the shin guard is really good. The boots are separated and it's connected to the shin guard. Thank you so much. You need it to talk. I don't really use it, but I like to just keep it on my eyes. The rest of the body. So let me show you guys also what I'm wearing, just for the sake of really appreciating what I'm doing. I got the jacket on. Under the jacket, I have like a rubber type of hoodie that you see me with the other day. Actually, it's over here. Here's the hoodie. And then under that, I have this compression long sleeve t-shirt. Oh, wait a second. It creeped up. This compression long sleeve shirt. And then the elastic, and under that is a t-shirt. So the t-shirt, compression, still rubber type thing, 3, and then there's 4, so I have 4 levels. Why? I'm a fat bastard that wants to lose weight, so I'm increasing the heat. Sir, be honest, when you had this additional heat the other day, how did that feel?
No, good. I slept a lot too.
But it also takes a lot.
Oh yeah.
Takes a lot out of you. So I'm just saying that. Oh, by the way, we do have Liberty, Victory. I also have Ignite, and we both have boost patches. Last time we had none. Why we have none?
Monster. I put it on the wrong area.
We were both tied up in order to relax. So I went big step, punch. Exactly what Chuck Norris did. Watch. Stay right there. His body was about here. He'll take it. That's about 3 feet at a good distance. And I took a punch. I went 1, 2. So that's about 10 feet more. And I would have got you. So I threw it when you was here. So now And now like this. And that's the first step. Hard to attack because we both looked like we were ready. So I was the winner, I saw. Oh, you're not ready, I'm not ready. He's not ready, I'm ready. Go. He's not ready, I'm ready. Pass the baton. Go. I have multiple fighters decided. I always pass the baton to the person who moves to the right side. The person who moves to the left side. The person who blitzes. The person who kicks. The person who kicks to the other side. So I always give the job to the other team members, which are the different limbs. See, most of you guys only kick with one leg, punch with one hand, pretty much the same technique. I know that I'm only as good as my worst technique. So I must give all the techniques some time to improve. And that means practice. If you notice, the intensity level of the match is not really high right now. But that doesn't mean that I can't score. I'm breaking the rhythm by dictating the pace. By increasing the heart rate or slowing it down. That benefits to both of them. But you have to manipulate or control it. Not the other person. Easier said than done. Especially when you tell them no. Round number 6. Now there, 9 out of 10 times he scored on me. Yes? What I did was I stayed my mark and I kept my alignment. Watch the way I do it, sir. Because I know you do it, he's hit me 1,000 times with his watch. So it's a recoil, but it went from a straight line, my front, so my right leg is in front, my right hand is in front, I come up straight, and then I start turning it towards me, like I'm doing a bicep. And from there, go out too. That's, most people would have went like this. They would have threw their hand back, shoulder forward, and lean their body around the shoulder. And I just keep the line, keep my posture, and bring it back to the recoil. The next exercise. Now. Which one? Good, down. Oh. Good. Did it extend? No. Did the drug didn't come off? Yes, I know. Oh. I don't know. He just hit it back. Oh, sorry. I think it did. Close your hand. Yes, sir. That's two. I haven't done that in a while. That's a reverse punch, back twist, reverse punch, down one. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 3 punches. Again, he expected me to respond, so he can counter. I did an axe kick with my hand. I kept my range with my hand up. He was trying to draw me out. That was good. Then I went like this. Out of the screen. Down. It went pretty much here, there. Axe kick with your hand. Oh yeah. Because I couldn't do axe kick with my legs. So I passed it to my hand like a baton gun. The idea again is attacking by combinations or psych through. If someone goes like this, you would think they were so weird. But what happens is, if I go like this, you have to respond to that address. And by the time you address it, it's going down, right? Like the activity. Okay, that's 4. a day, taekwondo. I hop up and down. I give it a little step. I do a kick. Look at the score. That's 5. Round number 9. If you notice there, it didn't work, but it made them hesitate. A little spinning, roundhouse kick. So you bring out the weight with it, right? And then another weight with it, I do this. Again, watch. Show it this way. He expects the spin hook. So when it's spinning, roundhouse, if you went this way, I did roundhouse, and I went straight there. I blitz right to the side. When you bring out the kind of weight with it, how do they get there so fast? Or what happened? Right. That's what I'm talking about. No. That's still the side of the wall. Yeah. We'll call it a class only because they did hit me also. But again, I do more technique, right? There, they're complete face. Turn over. Wha. Wha. Full focus. That's great. We got it. In the middle of that, he kept the chamber and the round to hit the chest. Beautiful. And then on the way down, I think the one to do is oh, nice. Thank you. I'm going down now. I'm happy about that. Actually, I'm going to 6. On 10. Here we go, yo. It didn't go in? Yeah. Okay. That's all right. He anticipated the sweep. I did the back was longer. Yeah. He's going to be ready. That's all. That's good. Try to catch it, but that's 4. gonna give you that one. Two, one. 2 points. I never saw the crescent. It didn't hit me. The backwards hit me. But since I didn't see that crescent, I'm gonna give him 2 points. Score 4-2. That was beautiful, man. If that would have hit me, I probably would have been face planted. I never saw that. That was beautiful, man. That was beautiful. Yeah, that's good. One body there. 3 now. That's 4. Yeah. No. Before the clash, I do the left hand. My hip breath also got me. Almost got me. I say clash. 4-4. So, that's 10 rounds. We still have a little left. I'd rather keep it. I want you better too. I got by 7. I'll take a shower now. Take a nap. Get up. You know what? Wrong. Right now I'm gonna start the 1,000 kicks. I'll do them in sets of just 50. If you want, go with me. Yeah. And the sofa, floor, waving your back. First thing, I'm gonna lay down on my left side with the right leg being on top. So you're balancing your body on your left thigh. We're doing the front kick. We're going to do the easy way. First we're doing front kicks. Upward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold it for the first 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the back. If you notice, my knee is not moving. It's almost like doing a curl on a curl machine. When you take your elbow and you do not let it move, it's stabilized. And what you're doing, don't worry about throwing the kick. Just squeeze the muscle about 80%. You might want to lock the knee hard, and that's the common mistake. When people do that, they injure the joint, which is the hinge, which is your knee. So you gotta do is extend it about 3/4 and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, guys, you bring your knee up towards your shoulder. You extend out, maybe at the most 90%, but do not lock the knee. This is for the purpose of increasing your flexibility and strength in the muscles along your hips and your knees. When you guys say you have bad knees, what you really say is that you have weak legs. Weak legs. The reason why these exercises work well is because they're strengthening and loosening the muscles. I should say the muscles that are around the joints to support it. We're going to do the next front kick just for the heck of it. That first one was like a slashing front kick, or as they call a snapping front kick. This one is a thrust. The difference is that this one comes 3D right at you. But you still want to get your knee almost touching your shoulder, you can. And then stomp straight out. Stomp, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, keep it count. So now when you're kicking, it's above the bottom leg. 13. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, back stop, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 40, we're up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back. If you notice I can still count, that means I'm being aerobic. In this case, this is part of the so-called cool down or the warm up. I'm actually throwing functional techniques that can be applied in sparring. Today I did a front kick, but it wasn't a snapping front kick, it was a stopping front kick, and my knee was high enough that I hit it towards the chest area, where at least above the belt. Without that, if I tried to do a snapping front kick, I would have hit it to the bottom. The snapping one goes upward, the stomping one goes outward. And that's the difference between the two front kicks. The one towards the face can also be done with the heel, and some people do that too. Here we go, guys. Knees, high as possible, almost touching the elbow if you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, come on. 5, 6. Just like you do with a side kick. Same concept, when you're stabbing, thrusting. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 50. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, guys. Because someone's smoking weed, all we're going to do is show you the other techniques. I want you to do a forward turn and move to the side. Just so you see it. Then we can get out of here before we get high. I can taste it. It's disgusting. Okay, so the first one went upward. The second one went outward. From there we go forward. We go forward. So you see, okay. This way? Yes, they can see the forward view. One more time. This one snapped, went upward, and then this one went forward. So that's a front kick. Now here we do a round stick. Make sure you round stick with a line with the bottom leg. A line with the bottom leg. So take the top, knee bended while your knees are still touching. While your knees are still touching. While your knees are still touching. Bring your knee down, sir. Yeah, touching. Touching. Then from there you lift it up. And then the line right directly to the side of your body. Extend and bring it back. You do the same thing 50 there. From there you bring your knee all the way back with the knee to the ground, the heel up towards the ceiling or the wall. And this is a side kick. From the down up, it goes straight out and back. If you notice it goes directly above the bottom leg. Then from here, you bring the knee upwards towards your shoulder and you stop straight down. So this is from the top to the bottom. Again, see how my feet are directly on top of each other. Up, straight out. From here, you're going to go from the bottom again. That's called a side kick, by the way. The bottom up side kick. which is like a back kick, and also from the top down. Here, you're gonna go from the bottom, hook around like a side kick, then bring it back like a roundhouse kick. Throw the roundhouse kick, and then bring it back. That's called a hook kick. Straight out, and then back. You switch positions. I'm gonna go this way. You go that way. Yes, the way you were before. The way you were before. Your body going diagonal towards the head. Just have to turn it so you can see your face. Still the same left. This way. So here, no, face that way, the way you were before. Okay. Yes, thank you. Again, lean down, go down like a side kick, around like a roundhouse kick, back like a side kick, and back here. Another hook kick, roundhouse from the bottom, from the top, same like there. Kick out with a heel hitting, bring it around. So you line up like a round stick, extend it, and bring it back. Hook kick, and then roundhouse. From there you drop, there's one more kick. Axe, which is more like a crescent kick. You bring it towards your chest, hands here, try to hit the shoulder with your leg. Then come straight down, like an axe kick. Around, and straight down. Around, and straight down. Of course, you do that with both legs. Sets of 10, 20, doesn't really matter. Throughout the course of the day. Now that's not the only kick. Those are the lay-down kicks. And if you notice, we did well over 200 kicks there. We have to leave because I can taste it in my... So when I go to the house, throughout the course of the day, I make sure I do more kicks. You're watching television, you lay in the bed. So you already did over 200 kicks. And on that right leg, which we did like 20 kicks, you feel the difference? Yeah. And but your hips, and your legs are looser. So now we would have done this before class, one or two things. We would have been looser and kicked higher. But for time integrity, we switched it up. Guys, thank you for watching. I'm Grandmaster Jerry Fast Functioners, the founder of the Snipper Fighting System, and this is Master Ty, who's been training with me now since 2016. First seminar he did, Sniper Fighting, over at John O'Leary's Pelham Bay Karate Academy. In addition to that, he's competing at the UMAN, Unified Martial Arts Network, OG, all the guys, all the girls, Fountain of Youth, National Tour, Region 11 launch. I think I could probably come up with a longer name for a tournament in the future. And that's March 28th at the Latino Pastoral Action Center, El Paso. And that's on 14th West 170th Street, Bronx, New York, 10452. Guys, please listen up. If you're gonna register, today's your last chance to get your comic book. It's $100, 2 divisions, interview, and comic book. Now, if you pre-registered by midnight tonight, you're gonna get over $1,000 value to the comic book alone. It's $500. The division at the door will be an additional 25. So you're saving 25 there, and then you're getting the $500. And just being honest, to have an interview online that'll be around forever. I've interviewed people from the legends like Mike Stone and Keith Vitale and Michael Husbands and Joe Corley, and rest in peace, Tommy May, and even Latin Patera himself, Charlie Bonet, and Marty Eubanks, our champion, Master Ty, and so many other people, Billy Blanks and Michael J. White on the list. Oh, I didn't mention any ladies, right? So I might have mentioned Arlene Lemus, Christine Damon Rodriguez, and just so many people. So you'll be on a list of some legends. And I will be putting these out in a variety of ways, so I become almost like your manager. So please make your move right now. The Grand Championships, as you guys know, are $500 fighting, $500 forms in the 30 to 34, 35 to 39, 40 to 44, 45 to 49. They have their own separate Grand Champion, and it's $500. Same structure, but the 50 and 60-year-olds, they have $500 in both fighting forms. This is for men. 70-year-olds, same thing. Women compete in all the same form divisions, so everything like is mentioned, they participate in that, but they also have their own separate Grand Champion, which is $500. Now there is a stipulation. The stipulation is that you must have at least 5 competitors per division in order to win the $500. Otherwise, it'll be $250. So let me clarify that. In the 30 to 34, the 35 to 39, the 40 to 44, the 45 to 49, and every other section above, you must have at least 5 competitors. That means 10 competitors in the 40-year-olds, in the 30-year-olds, and so on and so forth, which means that money that came in goes exactly out to your guys. If you do not have 5, you have 2 or 3, then literally the Grand Championship is still going to be a hefty $250. And let me explain. At the biggest tournaments in the world when it comes to sport karate, which is NASCAR, when you win Grand Champion at NASCAR at these tournaments, they only give you $200, whether it was the US Open, Diamond Nationals, etc. So even at $250, that's more money than these guys are giving, and they charge more to compete than us, and it doesn't matter how many people in the division. In addition to that, if you ever fight, whether it was WACO, WKA, WKF, WKC, their Grand Championships, I should say, their divisions are $0, and they don't have the Grand Championship, and that's for a world champion. So technically speaking, I'm giving away more money than any of those events, even when I do it at half. And the reason I'm doing that is because this is a pro league. Now, I do not have any present sponsors. We might have some small ones before the event, but please understand that this event, most likely I'll lose money because many people are registering supposedly at the door, and a lot of people are going to try to get over. And guys, please understand, I am not going to be able to let you just in. You can't come to the door and say you're going to judge. If you want to judge, please let us know beforehand. Now, I am asking the judges to wear a karate uniform. Now, some of you haven't trained me so long that these uniforms don't fit you. Then maybe give me a call and I'll figure out what I can do to get you maybe a retro top on at the very least. If you could purchase one of those, or if you have one from before, or if not, then maybe I'll loan you one. But the point is that I want to make this thing run as smooth as possible because we have people coming so far from 10 states. I don't know if anybody else is going to sneak up on us, but please understand this, guys. I do not have the convenience of an abundance of income. So the monies that are being given out is out of the respect and the love for my peers. And I'm trying to entice people to get themselves off their rear, or I say Goya, get off your assets, and start training like I just did. At age 20, I'm not making any excuses. And this is the only thing I can honestly say that I can do is to show love. Now, as you saw those lay-down kicks, I also have the 1,000 kick challenge. So imagine throwing 1,000 kicks throughout the course of the day. Some lay down, some stand up, some while holding on to things. It doesn't really matter. If you do that, it will alleviate so much pain in your knees and your hips and your back. Believe it or not, if you do not use it, you will lose it. On that note, I appreciate you. I bow and I salute. AB, see ya, and God bless.